Welcome to a show that Candace Owens calls inspiring.
This is
Hoes Before Bros, a show where these bros talk about being hoes.
Hi, I'm Zach.
Hi, I'm Michael.
And we're the Zakar Twins. On today's episode, we're talking about what makes good sex good sex. Okay, so let's get into good sex because as gay men, we come in contact with a lot of bad sex.
I feel like beginning when I started having sex originally, I've had more bad sexual experiences than good.
Why unpack that? Is this a therapy? Why?
As I start crying. I don't know, I just feel like I wasn't comfortable in telling people what I wanted to explore. I just did whatever they wanted to do.
Michael, don't be dramatic, okay? All you have to do is show up with a clean hole, get and leave. It's not that complicated.
It is that complicated because sometimes you're in your head when you're having sex. Like,
oh, I'm not in my head. I'm on a deserted island getting. But anyway,
I've meditated once while having sex.
Oh, I've had a full ass Academy Award-winning speech while getting.
Sometimes you don't know where your head goes when you're in these beds. I'm like, oh.
I was going like, this is for you, Mom.
While getting absolutely plowed. I think for me at least, situational sex is what I find the best for me.
That's hot sex, yeah.
Yeah, because I love in my head the plots that you're building a story in your head. Like I tried to sleep with my doctor like a few months ago. I didn't know if he was gay or straight.
Mike, to be fair, the doctor was hot.
He was so hot.
And then so Michael was like, he came home, he goes, okay, the next time I'm going to the doctor, I'm gonna wear a thong.
I did. No, because all of a sudden my doctor was like, do you need to do a pap smear? Which is usually for females.
Well, first off, it's not sexy, so I don't know where.
And I was like, oh, he wants to see it.
Yeah, but a pap smear?
They open your butt and they look at.
Yeah, but don't they I never had one, so I don't know what they do. Do they
But I think he with a little toothpick. A little
toothpick.
A little.
So did you douche to see your doctor?
Just in case it happened, I was ready.
Okay.
I was like,
what song? Which song was that?
A red thong.
Okay.
My same one red thong that I bought like 4 years ago.
Good old reliable, yeah.
When's the last time you even bought new underwear?
Me? I don't. I'm at the point where I'm embracing, and I mean this because it's so much easier in my lifestyle. The lazy hot top. You know what I mean? I go I don't wear.
No, you're just lazy.
No, that's in my head. I just don't wear underwear. I'm like. It's just easier that way.
Lazy.
Well, do you know how hard expensive underwear is to come by?
Oh my God, if you're wearing Fruit of the Looms, I'm walking out.
Yeah, but I also think if you have a big dick, boxers are so sexy if you have a big dick. Cause it just reminds me
This is not 2007. If you're wearing boxers, I'm questioning it. I'm like, okay, you're homophobic.
No, I like boxers.
I don't like boxers.
I don't know, but you've seen some of the new underwear, some of the AC stuff. I'm like, there's a random patch, some glitter here. I'm like, this is too much for underwear.
I like glitter. I mean,
for me, good communication and verbal in bed is always good. I will never say no to a kink I haven't tried. I know deep down, okay, it's off the table, but there are a lot of kinks I'm willing to try. Even pup play. I'm down to try it.
I am not about to do pup play.
No, I'm curious to either do a dog or be the dog. I'm not sure which one it is.
You're gonna do a dog? Oh, okay.
No, not an actual dog. One of the
I've had guys. Every time I get a woof, I always say meow. Just to piss everyone off. I'm like.
I think one of my best first sexual encounterments was when I was when I was first being sexually active was with a big muscle daddy. And I think from that day, I have a thing for daddies. I had such good sex with, I had a really good positive experience with this man in my, childhood or whatever. I don't know how to, not childhood, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
Was it your priest?
No, I mean, in the sense of, my first, in the sense of, coming out and, having sex, I had a really good experience in my first few times with
so you have daddy issues and...
Well, do you have okay, when it comes to hooking up, when it comes to dating, yes, I have a type. Do you have a type when it comes to hooking up? Or are they the same? Are they different? What's the vibe?
I think I have a preference when it comes to dating. I would want to date someone, again, a little more masculine than me because I like to be the more female mindset, but...
With this beard?
Yes, with a dress. But when it comes to actually, hooking up, no, I have, it could be a femboy top. It could be, a femboy bottom. I think everyone should explore every type of body because we don't know what we like until we're actually exploring it. But yes, you might visually like something, but once you're involved,
I'm gonna say yes kind of girl. I'm let me try it once.
We know. We know.
I a page of Where's Waldo. Like when people are like, oh, who do you like? What's your type? I just go to a page, like any page of Where's Waldo. I'm like,
And
this
then
is my type.
So circle the
I'm
book.
like, just point anywhere. I probably slept with them somewhere down the line.
There's some kinks that I just can't get behind. I think I like the idea of BDSM, but I don't think I could see myself actually doing it.
No, I agree. The first time I got in bed, the guy was like, choke me. And again, no one teaches people how to have good sex. And the first time I choked someone, I literally did this. Like I held onto like, you know, the way to kill someone. It's like, can you like put it this way? And I was like, oh, that's how you choke someone. So since I think for me, that's off the table because I almost killed someone.
I've had a few experiences with BDSM, and one was with a guy I didn't realize it was going to be a BDSM situation. He like.
How do you not realize that?
I don't know. He was like.
Like you walked in, he had punching gloves. Like what was
no,
going
he,
on?
like when we were on Grindr, he was like, "You like being slapped around a little?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm game." I'm game.
I'm like, I'm a say yes girl.
Yeah.
And he hit you? Like what?
When I tell you, he came in and it was like I thought I had to be J-Lo and enough. Like I was scared. Like I was like, whoa. He choked me for like I think maybe 20 seconds too long, and I was like, I'm like, I guess this is fine.
No, I'm just imagining J-Lo and enough, and that was Slim. She's Slim. They said run Slim.
I get the idea, but I think comfort levels is really something we would talk about more in bed. People don't know when to say no in bed sometimes, and like I'm someone that feels uncomfortable to be like, yeah, choke me. I'd rather die than be like, oh, are you okay?
I don't know. I feel out people's energy. I had one guy went to his house when I was younger. I always say when I was younger. I
know you make it sound like you were a child when you had sex.
No, so I mean, like I had one guy when I was first coming to terms with like, what I liked in bed. He like turned me around, spit in my mouth, and I was like. My immediate reaction was like, oh my God, why would you spit in my mouth? But then after I left his house, I'm like, damn, I want someone to spit in my mouth again.
No.
I can taste that cheeseburger, you know what I mean?
It's not for me. I don't like spit play either. I don't like piss play.
I like spit play.
Piss play?
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I'll dabble. Only if I don't, I've had partners who've enjoyed it, and if it turns them on, great. I'm not, like, it's not a water slide every time we're in bed, but
See,
it's fine.
I'm pee shy, so I'm like, if you're like, pee on me, I'm like,
I piss at the drop of a hat. You know what I really do kind of want to try?
Role play?
Yes, yeah. I really, like, I'm like down to dress up as a doctor and be like, doctor, your patient's ready.
You have to really commit to role play, because the minute someone's like,
if they laugh
out of it,
yeah.
I'm like, well, now I'm just a bitch wearing a skirt.
Yeah.
Don't make me feel like not a nurse. I got this certification.
I'm just a bitch
I went to
wearing a
school
skirt.
for this, okay?
Yeah. No. No,
And when it's a cop, I'm like, why?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I'm not.
No, I think if I had to do a role play, it would probably be
teacher and student. That's like that would be my.
I don't know. It depends on like.
I want to be Anna Nicole Smith role play. I
Yes!
want him to die halfway through.
And I get the money.
Thank you.
That's the best kind of role play.
That's the role play we want.
I want to be Anna Nicole Smith.
So are there types of men you won't date?
I think I have a type for when it comes to dating, and that is
not white men.
Well, I date. I accidentally fall into white men. It's my curse. I don't want to date white men, but I do. No, I truly think when it comes to dating, yeah, I have some like stipulations I want. When it comes to hooking up, balls to the wall. I don't know. For me, like when it comes to just dirty sex, good sex, it's kind of whatever fantasy I want. If I want to sleep with someone, and I will say this openly, and I don't know how this is gonna make me sound ugly. Like I've slept with like ugly guys because they came up to me, they were confident, and I'm like, ooh, that confidence is sexy. Why not? You know?
I mean, I connect to a face first, and I
connect to an ass.
We know.
So Michael, do you think I'm good at sex?
Honestly, knowing your chaotic energy, probably. I feel like it's a lot.
Probably? Oh, you think I am good at sex?
No.
I was like so happy.
I think when someone like you or someone in general says, I'm a top, and you lead with your penis, it's like, okay, that means you just have a penis.
No,
and
I want you
your
to know.
penis can't be your personality. Like
no, it's not, but I'm saying as of right now it is. I'll get a personality eventually, but as of right now, yeah, I'm gonna lead with my dick.
I think yeah. I mean, I think I think you're okay.
Well, Michael, we have an expert here today to rate my sex skills. Should we bring him out?
Let's bring him out.
Let's edit them in here. Come on out, boyfriend Rob.
Hi. Oh my God. Hi, boyfriend Rob.
How'd he get in the bed? So, would you rate who's better in bed? Would you say?
I mean, Rob. Yeah. No, you are. I would say you're openly like better in bed because you have to try more as a bottom, right?
I mean,
right? Like I feel like I just show up with like a wet wipe and I'm like ready to go.
oh, I mean, it's kind of like
Rob can't eat all day. He like showers 3 times a day, and I'm like, the life
no,
of,
it's
the
kind
life
of
of
like
a bottom is hard.
the opening of Bridesmaids. Like before he gets up, I've already been up for 3 hours cleaning, like showering. Like I wake up and
She is naturally
beautiful.
That's how you should do it.
I will say, you don't have to agree with me.
Okay.
Some of the best sex I've had is with you.
I have always said that the best sex I've had is with Zach.
Okay, until you guys break up, and I'd be like, yeah, that sex.
I think the sex wasn't even that good. The sex wasn't even that good. It was just an ad. It was just a hole. But right now, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's an amazing
No,
hole.
When you guys first started having sex, was it just like chemistry right off the bat?
No, you know what it was? For me, it was like, I mean this, it was someone bragging about me, and I'm like, oh, I like that someone's like prideful of sleeping with me. Because like for me, sex wasn't necessarily like, I was ashamed of it, but like I never had someone been like, oh, there's the guy I had really good sex with. So every time I would see Rob, he'd be like, he would brag, and I'm like, this like turns me on that he's like into me. I want like if I'm gonna date someone, I said going into this relationship, I want to date. I don't want to date someone out of a necessity. I want to date them because I want to date them.
Yeah.
So I want the sex.
You
to
just
be,
like someone that fluffs your ego. And
I mean,
we
probably.
love you, Rob, for that.
Probably.
I mean, I got lucky just in this works. Every part of this works, but also like I am kind of dating both of you. Like, obviously not in a sexual way, but I am like the third Zakar twin.
So walk me into your relationship. What does it look like?
I think sexually, like throughout the year we've been dating. When I say this to Rob honestly, when we first, I don't remember our first time because I was so nervous, and Rob talked a lot, and I was like not into it.
Yeah.
So I was in the assumption I was just gonna like come and go. Didn't.
And go.
I come and stayed.
I made him stay.
So I think for me, and I mean this honestly, the sex is getting better, freakier, and more interesting.
Well, Rob, can you describe your sex life in 5 words or less?
I mean, it's passionate, trusting. It's fun. Like I feel like we always end laughing. Like after we finish, we always just end. But it's also very we're connected. We have such a connection.
Well, a couple weeks ago, I bottomed for Rob, and I'm like, I'm not
The one time a year.
It's like a blue moon. Like the blue moon came in, I was like, let me bottom. He started laughing at me.
I
was
died
burst
laughing.
out laughing, and it turned me off so much. I'm like never bottoming again. It was so scarring. I was like, to laugh at someone in bed is degrading.
Oh,
It was a
it's the
very-
worst.
It was so
no, but
degrading.
it was so
I'm
funny
like,
to
what's
see.
is my pussy funny? What's so
Yeah, I
funny?
mean,
Is there a joke on my
The
back?
sounds
What-
coming out of his mouth were.
If you laugh in
were-
bed, it's oh yeah.
If I'm
I bet
bottoming,
she made
I'm
that.
a
I mean, it was
pillow
a
prince.
lot.
I will openly admit if it's going in me, I'm a pillow princess. Okay, I'm gonna be like, What do you want me to do? I'm not gonna like. You want me to just
princess.
sit there angry at you, being like, yeah. 2 more, Rob. 2 more.
my God.
What else? 2 more
what-
words.
Okay, so I would say passionate, connected, loud.
Fight for me.
Very verbal. He doesn't shut up even in bed.
You did say shh once. I was
and
like-
I did tell him to shush. And connected. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's like it's just the best.
So
you know?
if I was on Yelp, you would give me like 5 stars. Like what would my Yelp review look like? Like
What would it look like?
what would it say?
Service way too fast.
Service way too fast and loud,
I'll take it.
and then
I'll take it.
non-refundable.
2.5 stars.
I got 2 in the mail.
Well, I think I've had enough sex talk with my boyfriend and twin in bed. Thank you for joining us,
Rob,
Rob.
leave our bed.
Get out of bed.
Well, that was the worst threesome I ever had.
It was all right for me.
Yeah.
A lot of talking.
I mean, when
Lot of talking.
it comes to good sex, I just think it sounds like verbal communication is very important.
For me, it's just like I'm just like a yes and girl. I truthfully, if I'm into, if it's about like energy, it's mostly about energies. If you're fucking with my energy, I'm fucking either. Like, nothing is too weird if we're just connecting. It's just a connection.
I think with good sex, it's knowing that you can explore a different side of yourself, and you have to be okay with wanting to explore that.
When it comes to good sex, emotional connection is important, but it's also important sometimes to separate that. Like just having good sex, be that and nothing deeper. Sometimes fuck buddy is necessary for good sex.
I
you know?
think sometimes it's like the problem with sex is there's so much sexual ties with someone that you have to understand that not everything has to be emotional. Obviously, you should know their name before getting in bed, which a lot of gay men need to work on.
There are some I have buddies that we're not really good friends, we just understand each other's bodies sexually, and when we like need a favor.
Tell me there's like, I've been into someone's house like maybe 34 times, met their dog, saw the pictures on their wall.
The guy who makes you cookies.
Yeah.
The guy, I love that guy. I don't know how good your sex is, but there's this guy that Mike always hooks up with, and he always comes home with cookies.
His mom bakes him cookies every Sunday, and like usually we would hook up every Monday or like Tuesday.
That's so nice. You get a treat when
I was like,
you get a treat, and then you get a treat.
No, I said, your mom made these, they're so good. And he was like, you can have some. And I end up taking the whole bag every time.
Now that is, so you hear that, guys? Good sex is just one cookie away.
If you're feeding me, I'm happy.
So on that note, thank you for joining us on another episode of
Hoes Before Bros.
We'll see you next time, guys.